Right, so in this podcast, what I'm going to do is talk you through conducting an internet search for your essay. The internet is a great place to start your research, and once you have gathered books on a topic from the library and you want to expand your knowledge, it's a great place to get in touch with current research on a topic and find out what people are saying about something right now. So the place I'm going to start showing you this is through, once I log in, through the library. The temptation when you're doing internet searches is to go straight to something like Google or Bing. These don't tend to throw up as many academic sources as we need. In fact, they throw up a lot of questionable material, and we'll go through that in the next podcast. So our starting point is with a service that the library provides called Discover More. Just if you hit the Discover More button down here. So let's say our topic is on gender identity in Disney. We have a full question: how are gender identities represented in Disney? But instead of using the question, what we want to do instead is use keywords. So we will put in Disney gender identities. I learned how to spell. And we hit search. Now, so we've come up with quite a bit of stuff, but what we want to focus on for here is journals. I'm not sure they are particularly useful, so I'm going to try another derivation of the topic and look for gender identity Disney. And this is a lot better. So what it's come up with is 8,234. Now what Discover More and what internet searches do, they will rank by what they think you're most looking to find out. So here the top one that's come up is boys who would be princesses playing with gender identity in Disney Princess Transmedia. And a lot of the stuff is on a similar theme. So what we want to do is identify a sample. So let's say the top 8 of these. But what we want to be careful as well is making sure that these are peer-reviewed journal articles, is make sure that we are using the right type of sources. You'll notice here, if I highlight this, these are each from particular journals. So we have communication studies, we have gender and education, and we have a journal of early childhood literacy, and some others. As you are doing your research from a sociological perspective, what we want to try to avoid is having too many journals that are not focused on sociology. So journals which focus on media studies are all right, but try and avoid, and cultural studies are okay, but try and avoid sociological journals. Sociological journals are putting forward a particular perspective, not one that we're trying to encourage you to employ in these essays. So you have a sampling of essays through Discover More, but what about other searches? A good resource to go to isn't Google, but it is a page that Google run called Google Scholar. Google Scholar is an online repository of academic articles and book chapters that you can access. So let's put in the same search terms, gender identity Disney, and hit search. So what we have here is a couple of books and a couple of different articles that have come up. And again, you'll be able to access the entire PDF of these and save them onto your file yourself. If the book is on Google, they'll allow you to access to a certain number of pages, but if you want to expand that and read more of the book, check in the library to see if they have a copy. They usually do, but if not, you can speak to them about an interlibrary loan, which is where they will loan you out a book through another library's collection. So I hope this has helped, and make sure that you've read as widely as possible and as many sources as possible, and hopefully we will have well-informed, well-researched essays.